back to Meet Your Athlete. My name is Alex Karyanke. If this is your first time to join us, we've been with Geoffrey Ronoh here, and we're coming to you from Iten, the home of champions. This is in Elgeyo Marakwet County, where we had different athletes in the country hailing up and winning different great championships. And here with us, Geoffrey Ronoh has just showed us how great his journey has been, but also he has been working to make it there. And he has been a great pacemaker. Remember, as I told you earlier, he has been pacing to great marathon, especially the main one is the current world record holder, Dennis Kimeto. He won it under his pacing. Geoffrey Ronoh is here. He will tell us more about his pacemaking. And Geoffrey, if I just asked you, did you ever thought you can pace a world record time?
Before, I was thinking it's hard, but after having enough training, after training with these great guys, then I know it's possible. And after also going and run almost a season on the best time of the year, then I know, okay, I'm capable, because if I'm running that fast, then pacing is simple, because you know the splits of half and 10K is different from running marathon.
Maybe you can just tell us how different is a pacemaker and just a marathon runner, you know, that maybe for those our fans and athletics fans.
Okay, pacing is more I can say it's easy and like racing, but also pacing is more tougher than running your own race, because as pacemaker at all times you are the one to block a moving wind, especially head-on wind. And another thing is that as pacemaker you shall have to make a constant pace, of which means of which I can say that sometimes you can find you are pacing to somebody who at times is not such patient enough. He keeps on pushing, shaking, sometimes slowing, but so sometimes you are supposed to tell him, okay, this is not that way, relax, and provided you see you are in the correct way.
Yeah.
But it's not something easy.
Yeah. What strategy is it needed to be done when someone is pacing?
When pacing, the first thing is it depends on the race, because when somebody is looking for, might be want to go for a world record, most of the time he is supposed to be training with you so that you get the right rhythm, the almost the same pace of training, and then he'll have to understand you. And but with these other races of might be 2.6 or 2.7, 2.8, that is easy, because it's a slow pace. Sometimes they try to push, but you know the guys of 2.6, they push after sometimes they slow. But as a pacemaker, if you know your target, then you have to control with your own watch and a timing watch in the vehicle.
Yeah.
So it's not an easy. It's a task of which you yourself needs to. Yeah, it's a calling. Pacing is a calling. It's not.
Yeah, it remains you have to do right. Yeah, and for you, there was a time you went to pace. That was in 2014, as you've just said, and it is you paced the world record holder, the world record time of 2 hours, 2 minutes and 57 seconds. Before it was announced, and when it was announced that Kimeto is going for a world record, what came to your mind, and knowing that you are going to pace that race, when you knew you were going to pace that race, did you felt that you need to play a big role to ensure that?
Yeah, and That is why I told you from the word go, pacing is a willing. And with pacing, this is where you can have to market yourself. So you find if somebody break a world record, you'll be paid well. So if you are not a man to say that you want to do your duty because you want also to enter into books of records, then it's not easy. And another thing, when I was before going for that race, 3 months before, I was with Kimeto in a race, half marathon, where I told you I went for the first time. I saw Kimeto is not fast in half marathon, so I was just relaxed because I know, okay, if I beat him by almost 2 minutes during that time, then pacing to that it will be simple, it will be easier. So I was having no tension. I knew with that speed, world record pace is easy, because world record pace by then it was just only to cross half with 61 to a 60. It was supposed to be close to 61.40, and by then I was having 59, so I was 2 minutes ahead, and I knew, okay, this time is
nice. That was nice. And for you breaking these records, you just said you need to train with those athletes whom you are going to pace with. Like, it means you trained with Wilson Kipsang and Kimeto, because you are with Wilson Kipsang in Tokyo this year, and you also ran with Dennis Kimeto. So you mean you've been training with both of them, and maybe discovering how fast they are and how good you can do. Have you been doing all this?
Yeah. In fact, I have 2 phases of training. Sometimes I train in Kabuetwin with Kimeto and Geoffrey Ronoh, because we are under one management. Here in Iten, I am with Kipsang, we are under one management. So I know, as when we are training, I used to gauge myself with them also, to know that am I faster than them, or especially on sides of mileage. Yeah, might be I'm faster, but I don't have mileage. So sometimes we go with them for speed work. I gauge myself, and also on long runs, so that I gauge myself on endurance.
And maybe out there they don't see, they just say, they can conclude that all are runners, and in terms of maybe payment, they see maybe these are paid by different people, pacers are paid by different people or different organizations, or they're just paid maybe by the same people with the marathoners.
Okay, when it comes to pacing, especially major races, pacemakers have their own special singlets. The one with black and white strips. That's in major races. But in these other races, you can find somebody with a normal singlet, but it has been written by pacemaker. And when it comes to payment, there is no problem. Yeah, pacemaker won't be paid like the winner, because promoters are looking for the winner. And so pacemakers are being employed by management together when they talk with race organizers. So race organizers are trying to pay pacemakers. Yeah, and it's an understanding. You are being informed of everything before going. So you know your payment, you know everything.
What is your next race you're going to pace?
It will be in 2 months' time. Then where I will be going for Berlin to pace
Berlin Marathon.
Berlin Marathon.
I heard that Eliud Kipchoge will be there.
Yeah, the fastest man in planet is there.
Yeah, he's
former world record, 2 former world record holders are there.
Yeah, Wilson Kipsang will be there too.
Yeah, Wilson Kipsang is there, and Patrick Macau.
Yeah,
I have heard that he will be there.
So it will be a tough race.
Yeah, really.
How are you going to prepare to come with the good results there? And having in mind that Berlin, the world record is very possible. You remember in Berlin 2014, what happened in 2013? There was good work done there. And how do you think you're going to do this to make this a success?
To me, my program now is good. I'm going on well, and I know by that time I will be exactly perfect to that person. And what I am telling you is this: for a world record to be possible, so many things needs to be almost perfectly or perfected. The first one is to have good pacemakers.
That means you've started now training with Kipsang.
Yeah, really.
But do you train together, all of them there?
No. Especially with like somebody like Macau and Elliot are not in my group. So I'm with Kipsang, and that is the guy whom I know is also is capable of plugging. And another thing is that on perfection of the days, is on the sides of pacemakers, the thing is that almost all the three pacemakers must have to be strong enough. You can't do it by alone. So I have been told about second pacemaker whom I will be with him, and I know he's a strong guy. So I don't know about the third pacemaker will be proud. Another thing is weather on that day. That is another determining factor, because pacemakers might be strong, racers might be, elites must be strong, but with weather might be too hot, too windy. Those are the conditions that might not favor also. But I know so far I've had the second pacemaker is strong. So what you don't know is the weather. And I know the guys who are looking for that record, they are all strong, because when Kimeto was bragging, nearly we as two pacemakers go to 30 kilometers. The first pacemaker drove at almost 26, 27. So you see the pacing was good, because we were in the correct splits at 30 kilometers. And also from that, elites was also good. We were having a good chase. Emmanuel Mutai was pushing harder and harder. Kimeto was in good shape, so he was also pushing harder. So after pacemakers finished their work, I know these elites of this year, they are good. So I know with me, I might say that world record is possible.
We can see big names, Kenyan names especially, all from Kenya, big names coming there, Eliud Kipchoge, Wilson Kipsang, Macau, and some many more will be coming there. Do you think there will be, and of course there will be some new names coming from different countries, and Ethiopia has been a very big threat to Mararthon and especially other races. Do you think they're going to prevent us from maybe taking the gold medal or breaking the record?
So far, I know Kenyans are the strongest one. You see some 2 months ago when Kipchoge was running. 2 months ago when Kipchoge was running in sub 2 hours project. That guy is in great shape. Also running 2:3 in Tokyo. He was running 2:3 last year in Bali. And the problem with Bali last year, from around 16 kilometers, pacemaker was just only me. And after 27, he was just only trying to push by himself. So you see that guy is very strong. And it's possible that he's going to break, considering that Kipchoge is strong, but I don't know much about him, because he was running the much fastest time in some few months ago, so I won't speculate about him. But with Kipsang, I know he's strong and he's capable, and to me, I think he will break, and no other person from another country will stop Kenyans from doing that.
Yeah, all Kenyans. And you just talked of, what is that is making you to say that Wilson is much more capable of breaking? Of course, he tried to to do it this year, earlier this year in Tokyo. But we also saw Eliud Kipchoge making it the fastest time, but it was unfortunately it wasn't official due to some pacing rules. And why do you think Wilson and Eliud is there? He did something shocking to the world.
This guy has been consistent. He has run 2, 3, 4 times.
Yeah.
I think it's the fastest man.
Sure.
2, 3, 4 times.
Yeah,
He's been consistent for long. Kipchoge is also, since he joins marathon, he has won all its marathon, except just one when Wilson was pregnant. And that is why I'm telling you, it is not easy for any other guy to break more than, apart from these two guys. And I saw Pekele. Yeah, Pekele is a strong guy. Last time he was there in Berlin.
Yeah.
But to me, if pacemakers were strong and felt supportive, might be to that 5K. And then Pekele will not have a rhyme with Kipsang last time. So it seems last time Kipsang do almost after pacemaker after I dropped from 27. It seems as if Kipsang himself do pacing for Pekele. Yeah, so that is why I'm saying, apart from Kipsang and Kipchoge, I don't think there's another guy who can break it, especially at the moment, and in future.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. And for maybe lastly, if I may ask, what will you tell those people who want to be great pacemakers and pace the world record like you? World record like you.
Okay, pacing always pace. Pacing, pace. It's where you'll have to you'll be marketing yourself. With pacing, everybody in the world will be seeing you. Imagine running for a world record and you are pacing for up to 1 hour 30 minutes and above. So you are the most guy who is being focused a lot. So it's a chance that you will have to market yourself, especially with sports wearing companies, also for race organizers in the next races. So once after finishing the race, you'll find that you are being called for another race and you'll be better. So it's like normal running. Yeah, you have no difference.
As we wind up this, Rono, we have people in the rural areas and who never believed in running. They don't see running as something great. They just know that there are for some people who are not like them. What will you tell those people who don't believe in running? They say it's not possible. No, I can't run. No. Please, I want you to look at that camera and maybe tell them something great that it will change their mind and maybe start doing something great.
Okay, running is real, and running is a profession like any other profession. Running is something that's payable, is paying, and also running is something that is for everybody, not some individuals. You can considering running, it's a part of once you have somebody who is interested, even if he believes it's not for everybody, let him try, be disciplined and focused. I know running is real for everybody. No race, no tribe or whatever. Running is for everyone.
You've had it by yourself. Running is real. Thank you so much for making time with us, and all the best in your pacing in September. I'll be watching you, and we will be great if a great time will be achieved. Any proposal? What is the time? If you say, what is the upcoming world record time?
It's possible to be 2:44.
2:44.
Yeah.
Let's pray for him. He's going to make it great. To all athletes who will be running in Berlin Marathon, it will be this year in September. All the best, Wilson Kipsang, Eliud Kipchoge, Macau, and everyone else. The list is too long, and I can't finish everything. And Up to now, we come to the end of this program, the end of Meet Your Athlete this time round. And my name is Alex Karyanke, and to all those who make this a success, with my cameraman and director Helix Odhiambo, thank you so much. We will meet next time. My name is Alex Karyanke. See you next weekend.